And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Thursday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Charlotte Hornets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the work, and they let the results follow. Kyrie Irving says it's a privilege to go out there and perform after you prepare with your brothers. So we just want to stay collectively aligned on the same goal. Hold each other accountable, be consistent, and have fun doing it. Kevin, I am having fun doing this broadcast.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Iguodala out there with Simmons, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, Irving and Harden, the 2 star guards. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. 2 very athletic teams here, Greg, a game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
LeBron outside. Launches a 3. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. It's deflected. Harris against Simmons. Harris kicks to Irving. Drains the 19-footer. Irving's got 5 now.
Shoot first kind of guard. Kyrie Irving doesn't waste any time.
LeBron outside. Got a piece of it. Here's McGee. Kicks it out to James. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
The deep 3 from Harden. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Lakers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. The drive by James. And it's sent back by KD. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Harris against James, and the layup falls.
Yeah, that's too close. LeBron is too big of a threat to score, especially from the interior.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And it's in there.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim,
the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
Durant kicks to Irving. Pass to Harden. KD against James. Clock at 6. Tries it from 19. Durant, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Outside for Davis. James outside. McGee in the corner. Outside, Davis. And here's Simmons for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a 3-point game. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
James, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Durant. LeBron with the block. Out to KD. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Lakers trail by 6. James in the post. Guarded by Harris. LeBron, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Harris against McGee. They set the pick. Harris passes to Claxton. That shot off the mark. Excellent D that time there from McGee. James with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Outside for Davis. Back to James. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
The first one falls. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin, the major forces you know for sure. There are always some teams you just can't tell if they're legit or not.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Nets. And then for Los Angeles, Carey's checked in. Mann subbed in for LeBron. Simmons against Irving. And Simmons kicks to Iguodala. And stolen by Harris. Over to the wing. Olynyk the pass to Irving. And here's Harden for 3. And the Nets miss again. Lakers trail by 6. Simmons with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And Simmons gets the bucket.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. The pass to Irving. Back to Harden. And yes, it's good.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Now here's Simmons. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Miami. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Olynyk. Passes it to Harris. Back to Olynyk. Nets passing it around. Harden missing again. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Mann. No points in the game yet for him. Kept alive. Here's Carey. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Irving passes to Claxton. He dishes it to Harris. To the middle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Simmons against Irving. Simmons inside. 6 points for him. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Carlisle comes in for Harris. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And the Lakers also making a change. Milton's checked in. And Olynyk kicks to Jordan. Out to the right wing. Back to Olynyk. Inside. Pass to Carlisle. Just 2 to shoot. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And now a look at Kelly Olynyk. Some numbers on him. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Simmons. And Jordan sends it back.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And then also, they played well with their backs to the basket tonight. I mean, just really strong play in the post.
Here's man, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Here's Davis, driving the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Off the bounce, AD has all options available to him, using the entire court as his canvas to create.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota. There's the pass to Carlisle. On the wing, Brown. Over Milton. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Lakers leading by 3. Outside, Simmons. It's Davis on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is what you love about AD. He combines the skill with the great physical attributes. Excellent pump fake.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Davis.
You know, it's been tremendous to watch Anthony Davis realize his potential here in the NBA. Over the seasons, he's lived up to the hype and developed himself into a true all-star.
Nets trail by 5. feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Milton. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Simmons inside. Brown's there. Shot's good by Simmons.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Now Brown, 17 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction, but Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Niang. Olynyk is covering. Here's Shamet. And the three off target. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 5. And a wide open look for Jordan. Fall with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Shamet on the wing. Cans it from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 8. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers ahead. They're up by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we all know the great LeBron James can do it all. But he says he doesn't have to for his team to be successful.
There's no pressure for none of us to score. There's no pressure for any of us to do more than you have to. For me, I'm whatever. I'm all about winning.
Well, and the way this roster is composed with Anthony Davis and all these veterans around, everyone able to play their part.
And play their role. As LeBron gets older, he's going to choose his spots and look for ways to make his teammates better.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Carlisle in at the 3. Here is Harden after the basket by the Lakers. For the 3, no good from Durant.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Mann, and Jordan sends it back. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Here's Kyrie. Drops in the layup for 2. Kyrie's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now here's Durant. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
Mann passes to Graham. Misses the 3. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the inside. Yep, that one goes.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Graham surveying the floor. Three-pointer. Jordan with the rebound. Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Brown inside. Defended by Milton. Launches it. And they recover it. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the shot is long. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Graham against Harden. Now here's Graham. Tight defense on him. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the Lakers with another miss. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to Miami.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Now here's Graham. Harden missing his last shot. And it's Graham missing. Here's Carlisle. And with the rebound. Lakers leading by 8. Steps back. Brown against Graham. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Kevin Durant. And Greg with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Carlisle. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Good on the second free throw. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Olynyk's checked in. They set the pick. Graham against Harden. Graham kicks to Milton. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 9. Brown outside. The turnaround. They get it again. Claxton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Graham. 20 points for him last game against Miami.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul. Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden.
Kyrie Irving.
Here's Irving, and the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
And it's Graham missing.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Harris passes to Claxton. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. 6 to shoot. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Graham against Irving. Picked him clean. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he hits it to tie the game up. Harris has got 5.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the 3-ball.
Graham against Irving. Graham kicks to Iguodala. Here's Mann. And that time, also a missed shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Iguodala with the steal. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Milton. No good on the 3. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Claxton. Olynyk inside. Defended by Milton. And the basket by Olynyk.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout, Lakers. Let's go! All right, who's coming onto the court? Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Completely new group for Los Angeles. Still a ways to go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Look at Harden. He's got a place in the 3-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. And he'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the 3-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Even though LeBron's trophy case is the envy of most players, he's still as hungry as ever. The passion he shows during games hasn't diminished at all over the seasons.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here is Harris after LeBron James's miss. And Davis sends it back.
All of AD's 7'6" wingspan coming into play allowed him to block it away.
Here's LeBron. Takes it inside. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Passes it to Olynyk. Dish now to Harris. Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
James right side. Pass to Niang. Here's the three. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Timberwolves.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
It's a catch-22. You want your guys attacking, playing with a sense of freedom, but not if it means a bunch of turnovers.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
The hustle they're showing on the offensive glass has been excellent so far. Those putbacks always pay off.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And he nails the third. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. On the wing, Irving. Covered by LeBron. Over LeBron. Irving can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's LeBron, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And once LeBron gets the ball in the painted area, the force he plays with, it's hard not to foul him.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Olynyk. Here is Carlisle. He's covered by Shamet. Carlisle passes to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. Brown outside. Pulls it from the elbow, and the jumper is good.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
The Lakers in the lead. James looking around. No good there.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 1. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with the Lakers, Frank Vogel. Coach, with your size advantage, were you trying to get the ball to Anthony Davis inside?
Not any more than usual. We just give him the basketball down low and ask him to read. There's been a couple opportunities where they came in double and he found open guy. If he gets single coverage, go score the ball.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
And the All-Star vote's starting to come into focus. We know a lot more about these guys now than we did at the start of the year.
Some guys haven't lived up to the offseason hype. Others have emerged from the shadows. It's still anyone's guess as to who's in and who's out.
And guys, moving on to the Brooklyn Nets. It's been an even game so far.
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
And that's our halftime show. Thanks to the Big Diesel.
Well, thank you, Gomer Powell.
Well, does that make me the sergeant? I got to get the order around here, Ernie.
Shaq, where were you going with Gomer Pyle?
I don't know, Ernie. Is that a good accent or not? Probably not.
Shazam, Shazam!
That's a good one.
Never a dull moment, folks. We'll see you later.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Milton, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. LeBron against Harden. Takes a three. That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Irving against Simmons. Durant feeling it out a bit. Right at the free throw line, and the shot goes in. Durant's got 7 points. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Here's Irving following the basket by LeBron James. Durant at the elbow. And then Durant with the dunk.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Carey's checked in, and it's Iguodala in for Shake Milton. Davis with a screen on Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You see the physicality of LeBron. Doesn't fear absorbing contact on the way up.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for LeBron. Nets trailed by 3. Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. And the pass to Claxton. And stolen by Simmons. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter, and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys,
DA, he is a lead in every way. So are you. Thank you.
Let me hear ya. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Mann's checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Irving. Durant in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his third assist on the night.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Yep, it counts. Simmons got 19 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Irving dishes to Olynyk. Harden outside. And the Nets, another three.
And they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Man can't hit. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. He kicks to Durant. A three-pointer is right on target. KD's got 10 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Harden. Outside Durant. It's good. And now a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets.
Coming out on the floor for your Nets, DeAndre Jordan.
And a wide open look for Simmons. And again, no good by the Lakers. And the Nets with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Timeout, Lakers. T-shirts, come on everybody. We got T-shirts for everybody. And your Brooklyn Nets.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And Simmons kicks to Davis. Back to Simmons. Looking to end the run. Fast to man. Shot clock at 6. From beyond the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Olynyk's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things. As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Here's Carey. He's got 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Carlisle, he's checked in for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. Kicks it to Olynyk. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Simmons. Brown, the pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. Carey's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. He hits Brown with the drive. He feeds it to Jordan. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jordan's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And here's Simmons for 3. And the Lakers with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Harden can't hit. Lakers trail by 9. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A shot. Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Olynyk. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Brown the pass to Carlisle. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Jordan sets the pick for Harden. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so Graham will bring it up for Los Angeles. In the corner, Iguodala with it. The feed now to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Those are the plays Davis is capable of making. Much more confident and stronger than what he was when he came into this league.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. George Niang, he's checked in for the Lakers. Shake Milton comes in for Andre Iguodala. And that one misses. And here's Brooklyn. They're on an 18-7 run. Now the pass to Brown. Back to Harden. Pass to Olynyk. Shot from 12. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. driving inside. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Davis.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Brown outside. Here's Harden. Count it from 12. Harden's got 7 now in this quarter.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's Milton. And a miss there on the triple. That's leading by 8. Here's Brown. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here is Davis over Jordan. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Davis has got 13 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Passes it to Olynyk. Dishes it to Harden. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers trail by 6. Niang passes to Mann. Here's Niang. Here's the screen to the middle. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got 3 assists now in this one. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And the basket by Olynyk. He has 6.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Graham kicks to Milton from downtown. Brooklyn with the rebound. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Harden. Great D that time from Davis.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Now here's Graham. Davis setting the pick for Graham. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Brown out there with Irving, and it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for George Niang. And it's Iguodala in for Shake Milton. Harris outside. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. Outside for Durant. For 3, Harris. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Lakers trailed by 3. James in the post. Harris is there. And it's James missing. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Graham. Driving in. It's tipped. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Graham against Irving. Harris outside. The kick out to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Graham. That shot is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's James. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
That's tipped, and he recovers it. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Durant against Iguodala. James outside. McGee is screen on Harris. James. McGee trying to break free. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from James.
We're giving t-shirts to the loudest section in the building. Come on, who wants it? Get loud. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
We've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
Fantastic isolation player, Kyrie. But on that play, he made a play for others.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Count it.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Here's Irving, following the basket by JaVale McGee. Durant for 3, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Davis setting the pick for Graham, and stolen by Harris. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. KD with the bucket.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Los Angeles. The loudest and craziest fans right now are getting free t-shirts. Come on, who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 7. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by, and it's good. 2 points. Simmons got 21.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Here's Claxton. He dishes it to Harris. Brown the pass to Claxton. Clock at 6. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Claxton. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Lakers trailed by 5. Simmons inside. He's covered by Brown. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter. Irving against Simmons. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded. And you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Now, here is Irving. The 3 from KD. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Irving against Simmons. Over Irving. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Irving. The pass to KD. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
When healthy, Kevin Durant will always be in the discussion of best player in this league. He can rebound, defend, give you all the points you need, and hit big shots when needed.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Out to KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. James against Harris. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from James.
And how about LeBron's strength, flexing on the D by powering through the contact.
Irving passes to Harden. For 3. Claxton, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked. Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
And it's sent back by KD.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action, swatting that one away.
The Lakers have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. That ties it up. James has got 6 in the quarter.
Just a superb move on the interior there. It could not have come at a better time. Just a smart, forceful finish.
Durant against McGee. There's the screen. Now here's Durant. Not a lot of room. Pass to Graham. To the inside. Here's McGee. Outside for Simmons. To take the lead. Rebound, Brooklyn. Irving's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. KD dishes to Irving. A 3-ball. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Simmons on the wing. He tries for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Irving passes to KD. There's another block. making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
They now take the lead. LeBron's got 23.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
Give it out to the loudest fans. You want one? Let's go. And your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Devontae Green. Passes to Irving. Now, here is Harden. There's a good screen. 6 to shoot.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Harris against James. Outside, Davis. James outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Harris. From deep, Harden. And Davis pulls it down.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
James in the post. A 3 from Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Simmons got 15 points in just the second half.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Looking to end his cold spell. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
The points they produce in the low post have really added up for them in this game, guys.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
James kicks to Simmons. On the wing, James. Back to McGee. Second shot opportunity. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. The 3 from Harden. It's money from deep.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Here's Simmons. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
KD, and out the line, shooting.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
All right, everybody. Who wants a t-shirt? Bang, your Brooklyn Nets. Bang, your Brooklyn Nets.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And he stays with it. Simmons left side. Takes the three. No good from three-point territory. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
You know, Kyrie's love for the game can never be questioned. At the end of the day, he's all about producing results for his team. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And they're free. Who wants what? Come on, make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. Substitution.
7 seconds left in the game. Kicks to Graham. They need this. And it falls. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
KD, how were you able to hold them off at the finish?
This team played extremely hard. We talked about it before the game, and you know it's going to be a game. They're going to play hard on both ends of the floor, and they came out and hit us in the mouth early, but I like how we withstood the storm and kept playing.
That was a tough one, but you got the W, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.